Imagine if you knew, with almost perfect certainty, which doors to knock on to make a sale. And what if you knew exactly what to say when that door opened? Well, today we're talking about SalesIQ, a new AI tool that's designed to do just that, to completely change the roofing sales game by taking all the guesswork out of it.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about the old-school door-to-door grind. Then, we'll see how AI gives your reps some serious superpowers. We'll walk through what a new daily playbook looks like, understand this incredible AI flywheel effect, and finally, we'll get into who actually built this thing and why that's so important.
All right, let's be real. For most roofing sales teams, the day-to-day is, well, it's a grind. It's a whole lot of driving around, making educated guesses, and just hoping you get lucky. It's a strategy that's based more on wearing out your shoe leather than on actual intelligence.
And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way, pure guesswork, which leads to so much wasted time, inconsistent numbers, and leads that just vanish. But on the right, you see the SalesIQ way. Here, every single move is driven by data, routes are optimized, and no lead ever gets lost.
So, how do you make that jump from the old way to the new? The answer is a platform that's really designed to give your sales team what you can only describe as, well, superpowers. It's about turning every single rep into a top-tier closer.
And look at this. This is the big, bold promise from the creators of SalesIQ. They're not talking about a little 10 or 20% bump. Nope. We are talking about completely transforming your team's results, literally doubling what you thought was even possible.
So, what is this thing really? Think of it like an all-in-one AI weapon. It finds the absolute best leads for you, it gives your reps a step-by-step game plan with the perfect words to say, and, this is crucial, it captures data from every single conversation. So even a botched pitch becomes valuable intelligence for a future opportunity. No deal ever truly dies.
Okay, so what does this actually look like in the real world, day to day? This platform completely changes a sales rep's chaotic schedule and turns it into a clear, strategic mission. A rep's day isn't random anymore. It's a super simple four-step process. First, they get an optimized route of about 20 high-potential doors. At each door, the AI is right there coaching them through the sale. Then they log what happened, capturing all that key data. And finally, boom, they get an AI scorecard with instant feedback to help them crush the next knock.
So how does it find the right doors? It's pretty amazing. The AI scores every single property in a territory. It's looking at storm data, using satellite imagery to figure out the roof's age, and all this other key info. This means your team stops wasting their entire day on dead ends and can focus only on the highest value homes.
And once they're at that perfect door, they know exactly what to say. The AI coaching is literally built from the playbook of your best salespeople. It gives them real-time answers to any objection the homeowner throws at them. It's like cloning your #1 closer, so a brand new rep can perform like a seasoned vet in just a few weeks. It's incredible.
And this might be the most powerful part. Every single interaction, even a simple "not right now," gets captured. The system then automatically kicks off remarketing and follow-up campaigns. It turns today's rejection into tomorrow's closed deal. Absolutely nothing slips through the cracks.
This all brings us to the core engine of the whole platform, what they call the AI flywheel. See, this isn't just some static tool. It's a living, breathing system that gets smarter and more powerful with every single door your team knocks on.
See how this works? It creates this incredible, positive feedback loop. Every knock captures more data. That data sharpens the AI's brain, making it understand what works and what doesn't. The sharper AI then goes out and finds even better, higher probability leads. And of course, that leads to closing more sales, which creates more data, and the whole cycle just keeps spinning faster and faster, compounding in results. But look, an AI is only as good as the data and experience it's built on, right? So you might be wondering, where does all this intelligence actually come from? Well, this isn't some generic sales tool they just slapped a roofing label on. It was purpose-built for this industry, by people from this industry.
The system has already been trained on a massive, massive scale. I mean, the AI has analyzed nearly 200,000 properties just to learn all the subtle little signals that point to a high probability sale. And on top of that, it has processed over 115,000 satellite images. That lets it figure out things like roof condition and age right from the sky before a rep even puts their truck in park. And all of this is built on a super deep foundation. The system pulls from 5 years of integrated storm data. It's ready to go in over 20 states right now, and it's all backed by a team with 3 decades of experience in enterprise sales. This is the real deal. And this quote, this one just says it all.
The platform was built by industry veterans to solve the exact headaches and frustrations they dealt with out in the field. It's not some solution looking for a problem, it's the direct answer to a very real pain point.
So, at the end of the day, it really all boils down to this one critical question. The old way is all about quantity, knocking on as many doors as you possibly can. But SalesIQ is all about quality. It's about transforming your team from just door knockers into expert door openers, turning every single interaction into a strategic opportunity.